Hi, I'm Tracy and welcome back to my channel, Tracie's Edit. Today I'm going to show you a very short demonstration on how to create some amazing beach waves and then create two further looks from the same beach waves just by using a brush. So I've already blow dried my hair and I've prepped it using the Colorwow Dream Cocktail. It's one of my favourite products. It's really good to put on the ends of your hair to help detangle it and also protect it from the heat. And then in my roots I've used the Colorwow Raise the Roots, which again is a really good product to give you some really good root lift and also give it a little bit of texture, which is what it's going to need whilst you're curling it to give it that really nice beach wave effect. And then I'm going to section it from the top of each of my ear in a horseshoe shape so that I can get rid of the top section whilst I'm working on the underneath section. And then I'm just going to pin that up using a clip. So I've got it's an upgrade infra curl. It's a curling tong, so it does have the tong arm. I'm not actually going to use the tong arm, I'm just going to use it as a wand. So if you do have a curling tong at home, you don't need to invest in a curling wand to create this look. You can do it really simply using your curling tong. I'm going to spray my hair with a little bit of the Colorwow Style on Steroids. This will help give it a little bit more texture. It also has additional heat protection in it, so that's really going to stop it from damaging your hair too much with the heat from the curling tong. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start around the back and I'm going to take a section this size and I'm going to then just wrap the centre, around the centre of the barrel, around this middle of the hair, because what I'm trying to achieve is a beach wave that's only curled from the middle of the hair. So the mid-length, not the roots or the ends. I'm keeping the ends out so that they're straight, and that's what gives it that really nice beach wave textured effect. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then take it out, and you can see how that curl has created just in the mid-length of my hair. And then I'm just going to move on to my next section. So the key to this look is to keep the hair flat around the barrel of the tong, so that it's a flat wave. If you start to twist the hair, you don't get a very true beach wave, and this is a much nicer way of doing it to get that really nice textured beach wave effect. So keeping the hair flat around the barrel. This is actually my more difficult side to do, so these underneath sections are a little bit more difficult to do on this side. Again, spraying it with my Colorwow Style on Steroids, just brushing that through. And wrapping it flat around the barrel. And then I'm going to take my next section from the temple on each side, so just by where your eyebrows end, round again in a horseshoe shape, and then taking the top section out of the way so we can work on that middle section. Again, I'm just going to tie this in a clip to keep that out of the way. Again, bring it over the shoulders. Find that section that you've just taken, that section of hair, so that you're not disturbing the section underneath. So that's my section. And then I'm just going to pop the underneath section over my shoulder to keep it out of the way. So just repeating this process again. Now if you wanted more of a textured look, you could actually then wrap the hair around the barrel in alternate directions, so each section you would wrap it in a different direction. I'm actually going to wrap it all around in the same direction, so all my curls are going in the same direction, because the second look that I'm going to create, I'm just going to brush it through and I'm going to create a really nice S shape movement through the hair, which is that really nice Hollywood vintage look that you get from Marcel Waving, but this is a really quick, much easier and quicker way of doing it. So that's why I'm doing mine all in the same direction. want to do is you need to try and keep the wand or your tong at a vertical angle so that the curls are going in a nice shape downwards, as opposed to if you do it in horizontal, then you're going to get a completely different type of curl. And I know that everyone has one side of the hair that's easier than the other to do. So because this is the side that this is my more difficult side, it's more of a struggle to keep it vertical, so it's really important to keep it vertical, otherwise you won't get the same sort of curl as you've got on the other side. It gets easier as it gets around the front, it's just the back bits that are a little bit more tricky. Another tip is to always curl away from your face. If the curl's going away from your face, it opens up your face a lot more. It's a lot more flattering than having a curl going forward, which then just sort of like sits on your face at a funny angle. So yeah, another little tip, always go away from your face when you're curling. So next section, I'm actually going to leave all of this down, but I'm going to section off just the front area. And I'm going to do that as a last section. So the top bit here, which is where my fringe is, I'm just going to pin that out of the way while I do this next section. So finding my section I've just taken. Wrapping it flat around. Obviously, as the hair gets longer, you need to wrap it around just a couple more times. The bottom sections I literally just wrapped around once, but these top sections I'm wrapping around 2 or 3 times, and again just leaving that end out. So you've got that nice straight end. On this side. Now I'm just going to do this very top section here I've put till last. I've got a few different lengths in this section because I've got a shorter length, which is my beveled fringe, and then I've got a little bit of a long length as well. So I'm going to actually split this into 3 sections. So this one here, back. Now these sections are slightly smaller, so I'm going to get a bit more textured look on the top. And again, because I don't want it too curly around my face, I'm literally just doing the middle section of the hair, leaving the end out, so it's just a slight bend as opposed to a strong curl on this bit here, as you can see there. And this very front section, so I get a little bit more volume, I'm actually going to take it all the way to the roots and wind it backwards. this will help create just a little bit of extra volume just through the root area to take it away from my face as opposed to hanging straight over my face. What I'm going to do is I'm actually now going to spray it all over with the Colorwow cult favourite hairspray, and this will help cool those curls down and then give it a little bit of extra hold so that we get more longevity with the curl. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb it through with a wide tooth comb, working from the ends upwards, just gently brushing those curls to separate them, because we don't want to leave them like that because they look a bit ringlety. So the idea is to just comb it through gently, and then with your fingers you can ruffle it up. So the idea is to just keep running your fingers through it and ruffling it up until you get that beautiful textured beach wave that you're looking for. I'm going to go back in with my Style-On steroids to give it a little bit more texture and volume. And that's my finished beach wave effect. So as you can see, I've got these lovely textured beach waves running all the way through. So, the beach waves. Now, what I'm going to do to create a nice soft Hollywood S-bend is I'm going to use a little brush. Now this is actually made by Wet Brush, and it's the Shine Enhancer. It's got some ball bristles in it, so it's really good for creating some really smooth finish and shine to your hair, and it doesn't tangle as it's going through your hair, so it's really easy. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm literally just going to brush my hair through. I'm going to keep brushing, because the more you brush it, the softer those curls are going to get, and that's when you're going to get that really nice S-bend. I'm also going to spray a little bit of my Colorwow cult favourite hairspray onto my brush, and this will help keep any of the flyaway hairs down and also to compress the hair to hold it all together. So just keep brushing that through. You were going out for the evening and you'd had your beach waves in throughout the day, and then you were going straight from work. If you take your little brush with you and some hairspray, you can actually do this really quickly before you go out in the evening. And that's my finished look, combing it through to get that really nice soft movement of an S shape all the way through the hair. And then finally I'm going to just mess it all up again to give you more volume, again giving you back your beach waves. So again, just being very, very rough with your hands through your hair to break up those curls. And then I'm going to go through it all in sections with the Colorwow Style-On steroids, which is fantastic for giving it some really nice volume and texture. So it's going to make it really big. And that's how I really like my hair like this. This is my favourite look to have, big and wild. Now, thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful. If there's any questions, please comment below. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions, and I will be posting some more videos next week, but please feel free to have a look at some of the other videos that are already on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you're notified next time I upload one of my new videos. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.